everyone! Today I'm going to be recording a beauty haul, and it's not a huge haul, but it's not a really small one either. It's got a pretty even mix of high-end and drugstore products, and this is probably an accumulation of products from about the last month or so, so I did not go out and buy all of this at once. And a little disclaimer, because I probably would have to put this at the beginning of every haul video, I'm not bragging in any way. I just know that I enjoy haul videos, and it seems like you guys like to watch my haul videos, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with the drugstore products, and then I'll sort of work my way into the more high-end products. So some of the first things that I got are the Maybelline Color Whispers and Vivids, and I first of all started getting the Whispers probably about a month ago, and I really have enjoyed these. I find myself usually wearing them, you know, probably every other day. They're perfect for just everyday wear. So the first one that I got is Go Nude. It looks like this. And the color is just a very nude, natural color. It's kind of peachy. I'll go ahead and swatch it. With the more natural colors, you really have to build them up, but I like that because it's kind of customizable. You can sort of choose the opacity. So that is this one right here, and it looks really nice on the lips, and they're really moisturizing. And the next one is Coral Ambition. And then this is the swatch. So it's just a really pretty natural coral. The next that I got is Lust for Blush, and this is just a nice natural pink. It's kind of like a sheared out version of Cream Cup by MAC. I actually enjoy wearing it over Cream Cup to sort of act as a lightweight gloss. So that's it right there. The next one that I got is Oh La Lilac, which I really enjoy wearing with the Viva Glam Nikki 2 because it's such a light purple, and I find that this sort of adds a little bit of glossiness and actually tones it down a little bit, makes it a little bit less bright. And then the last color whisper that I have is Orange Attitude. And I actually love layering this with the Go Nude because it makes a really pretty coral. So there is that one right there. So now for the Vivids, I only have 3, but I love them so much, so I'm planning on getting some more. So the first one is Vibrant Mandarin, and I got this because I don't really have a good bright orange lipstick. So it's really vibrant, and they're not too matte, and they don't have sheen. They're just a really pretty natural finish. And then the next one is Wild Rose, which I actually got today and I'm wearing right now. It's more of a red toned bright pink. I think that this one is my favorite so far. I can see myself wearing this a lot. Then the last one is Brazen Berry, which I actually plan on doing ombre lips with the Nikki 2 Viva Glam lipstick. And this one isn't super opaque. I was actually a little bit disappointed in this one, but I still like it, and it's worth, you know, the $5. Another drugstore product that I got is just my Maybelline Great Lash Lots of Lashes mascara. Nothing too fancy, but I was kind of tired of my Maybelline Colossal Cat Eyes because I noticed that after a while, like after a few hours of wear, I would get those dots of mascara up here from my eyelashes hitting my eyelid, and I don't get that with this mascara, so that's good. Another purchase from today is the Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 120, and I just use this to sort of lightly, you know, set my foundation. And then the next thing that I got is just a really random purchase, but they were 99 cents, so I got these toe separators by OPI just from the grocery store, and they're pink on the back. And you know, this is one of those things that you never really think about buying, but then when you know, go to give yourself a pedicure, you can never find it. So I figured 99 cents, why not pick up a little pair. This is another kind of random purchase, but TJ Maxx is like my favorite store of all time, and they have started stocking up on beauty blenders. Not the real one, but just some, you know, $4.99 fake beauty blenders. So mine is dirty, obviously, stained from makeup, but this is what it looks like. They have really cute colors. They have like pastels for spring, so I like this a lot. I've been using it a lot, and it was by a brand called Revive. Next, I'm just going to show the nail polishes that I've gotten recently. So I'll start off with the Séché Vitae polishes, and one of them is a base coat and one is a top coat. They just look like this, and I had actually purchased the top coat about a month ago, and then I lost it, and in that time I realized that I couldn't live without it. So I didn't do my nails for about 2 weeks in hopes of finding it, and then I went out and I was like, I can't go any longer without doing my nails, so I had to pick this up. So Séché Vitae Fast Dry Top Coat, Holy Grail product. Then the next nail polish that I picked up is this Rimmel 60-second nail polish in the color I Lilac You. Who knows? But it looks like this, and it's just a really pretty lilac color for spring. It's perfect for, you know, around Easter. And then the next one is a Sinful Colors polish in the color Easygoing. And it's just a really pretty pink. I think that I even like this more than my SE Fiji polish. And it's like, I think these are 99 cents or $1.99. So go check out Sinful Colors at Walmart if you want to get lots of really pretty colors for really cheap. Another Sinful Colors polish that I got is in Hazard, and this is a really pretty coral color. I don't really have any coral nail polishes, so this fits the bill perfectly, and I can't wait to wear that. The last one that I got is Pistachio Dream by L'Oreal from their new Versailles Romance collection, and I'm wearing it right now. My nails are kind of haven't been done in a while. This is sort of my transition product from drugstore to high-end, but it's the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm, and mine is in the flavor Shea Butter, and I really cannot say enough good things about this lip balm. I had been recommended to use it from one of my favorite blogs, which I'll link down below. It's a makeup blog, and you know, everyone was saying, wow, this is an amazing lip balm. And I was like, well, you know, I have my EOS balms, but that's pretty much it, so why not check it out? So I got this for about $7 off of eBay, which, yes, is pricey for a lip balm, but this has made the hugest difference in my lips. I have not had chapped lips since I've been wearing this. I put it on about once every 2 hours, and I always put it on before I go to bed. And I've been also scrubbing my lips probably once every 3 or 4 days, and I just cannot say enough good things about this. It smells great. I've barely used any of it, and I've been using it for probably a little bit under a month. It is actually marketed as a men's lip balm, but don't let that scare you off because it is really amazing. It's super moisturizing and it does wonders for your lips. So if you're in the market for a good lip balm, please go out and pick this up because it's wonderful. A couple of weeks ago, I was in the market for a new foundation because my MAC Studio Fix fluid ran out, and I wanted something that was a little bit more glowy and probably medium coverage for summertime. So I went to Clinique, and it's kind of a funny story because I went there the day before they were going to have a big, you know, freebie giveaway thing. And the girl said, if you can wait one day to get your foundation and come back and get it tomorrow, then you get a whole bunch of free stuff with it. So I was like, yes, of course I'll do that. So I came back the next day and I got this cute little bag. I love this for spring and summer, just to throw in my purse. And then inside there was obviously my foundation, which is the Even Better foundation. And I'm wearing it right now. I haven't powdered my skin, and I really love the effect that it gives. It's really, it can be more matte if you powder it, but if you don't, then it is really a gorgeous foundation. And I wasn't sure how I would feel about it because I was so used to my Studio Fix fluid, but I really do love it, and it's easy for travel too because it's in a little plastic bottle instead of a glass bottle. And then I'll show you the rest of the freebies that I got in the little bag. So one of them is a Clinique lipstick in Think Bronze, which just looks like this. I think that I might give this to my mom because it's more of a mature color, I guess. It's more of a pinky brown with lots of pearl. And then I got a little palette, and inside of it is one blush and two eyeshadows. So I haven't actually gotten to use this yet, but the swatches are really nice. The last sort of makeup product that was in the bag is something that I've been completely in love with since I've tried it out. And it's just a little trial size of the Lash Doubling mascara. And I've been using this every day, and this mascara is really wonderful because it does not clump at all. And I don't know what it is, but I'm just completely in love with the formula. So if you're looking for like a lengthening, non-clumping mascara, go and check out the Lash Doubling mascara from Clinique and you'll love it. Then there was a trial size of the Moisture Surge moisturizer, which looks like this. And I sometimes use this under my foundation during the day. It's not my absolute favorite, but I do like it. But my favorite freebie from the bag was the Clinique Turnaround Overnight Radiance Moisturizer. And it just comes in a little tub like this. And this stuff is really incredible. I've never found a moisturizer that I like as much as I like this one. It's really thick, and I was surprised that I liked it because my skin, I have pretty normal skin, but it tends to lean to the oily side. I use a tiny bit before I apply my makeup and before I prime my face, and also before I go to sleep at night. And it has made my skin so soft, and it has not been breaking out. So if you have oily skin, don't be afraid of this. Go ahead and try it out for yourself and see what you think. Alright, so keeping in with the sort of skincare items, I purchased another packet of MAC wipes the other day, and these are absolutely my holy grail wipes. It's, I think, $25 for a packet of 100 sheets, and it's, you know, it's a huge packet. It has a little thing on top. But these are really amazing. I have never been so happy with any makeup wipes before. They definitely remove all of my makeup. It has a nice moisturizer sort of built in. I find myself on sort of lazy days at night not even washing my face, which I know is bad, but it can be done if you have these wipes. It is pricey for makeup wipes, but if you think about it, the price sort of evens out between buying, you know, packs of 15 or 25 from the drugstore. I just really prefer to get these because they work better. Another thing is they don't break me out. I do have sensitive skin. I had used Almay makeup wipes in the past and they broke me out terribly. The Neutrogena ones don't break me out, but I find myself having to use 2 or 3 of those to remove all of my makeup, and these only take 1, so it's definitely worth the price. The next item is my Smashbox Camera Ready BB cream, and this is definitely my favorite BB cream. If you're on the hunt for a good one, this is about $40, but go and check it out because it is so nice and thick. It's like a mousse texture, if you can see there, and it sounds crazy, but you can almost get full coverage out of this BB cream. The amount that I just used, I would probably use on my entire face. It is really, really wonderful, and for summertime this is especially perfect, and also if you have oily skin this would be really perfect. The next item that I got I actually received as a Valentine's Day present from my best friend. It's the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush blush. And I love the packaging for this. It's like in a little chocolate box. And then this is what the blush looks like. So there's a pink, and then there's a peach color, and then a coral. They all look so pretty. I'm wearing it today and it just gives the most natural blush, and is probably my favorite everyday blush. Sorry, this is an awkward position for my hand, but it's swatched right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It is pretty sheer, but it's really just gorgeous, and go and pick it up if you're looking for that perfect everyday blush, especially if you're freakishly pale like I am. The next item I actually ordered from Beautylish because I had a $10 off coupon, which I think they're still doing, and it's the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette, and it sort of goes along with the blush because it's from the same collection. And I was extremely impressed with Beautylish. They shipped my order so quickly, and then not only that, but they had a handwritten thank you letter inside the box. So I'm definitely going to order from them again. The palette itself is in a little metal tin, as you can tell. It comes with a little sort of instruction booklet, which I won't show you, but it comes in there. And then here are the colors, and to be honest, this might be my favorite palette ever aside from my MAC palettes, but the colors are so pigmented and they're just so creamy, and I love using them. I have used this palette every single day since I've gotten it, which has probably been about a month, especially this black eyeshadow. Watch this. And it's gorgeous because it has little gold flecks in it. So just from that, this is what it looks like. So, I mean, that's crazy for a black eyeshadow. It's really just the perfect palette to throw in your purse and go. And in conjunction with that, I love to use the MAC 217 brush, which is another item in my haul. And I honestly don't really know how I've lived my life without this brush for so long. It has so many uses. You can use it to pack eyeshadow on the lid and to blend in the crease, and also if you sort of turn it sideways, you can blend all over and, you know, apply eyeshadow under your lower lash line. It is really like an all-in-one brush. If you are looking for that one MAC brush to go invest in, go get this one because you can use it for everything. Next, I got the NARS single eyeshadow in Daphne, and this is what the packaging looks like, just for comparison. This is the size of a blush, and this is the eyeshadow. And this is my first NARS eyeshadow, and I thought that it was so cute when I received it because of the packaging. It has a little mirror right here, and then the color is just this really gorgeous deep purple, and I'll have to say it swatches terribly, but it looks really gorgeous when you use it on your eyes. It swatches like a really sheer purple, but I'll just show it on my finger. Next, I've gotten a few things from MAC. The first is a paint pot in Bare Study, and this is my first MAC paint pot, and I've already dug into it quite a bit, but it's just a really pretty pinky gold eyeshadow base, or you can also just use it as a cream eyeshadow. I like to use it as an eyeshadow base, especially on natural days when I'm going to be putting like a shimmery pink champagne color on the lid anyway. But that's it right there. And it dries really nicely, and it definitely makes my eyeshadow last a lot longer. I'm going to go ahead and show the MAC lipsticks that I've gotten recently. And the first is Candy Yum Yum, and it's a super bright neon pink. And I have wanted this lipstick for so long. I was so disappointed that it had been in a limited edition collection and I was unable to get it because I'm obsessed with this type of color. I don't know so much if I like it on me, but it's my favorite color, so I knew that I had to have it, and I was so excited when it was permanent again. I haven't really had a chance to wear it out yet, but I can't wait to. It looks great paired with like a simple neutral eye. The next lipstick is the Viva Glam Nikki 2, which is a super pastel lilac color, and this is another one of my favorites. It's so pretty, and I know that it's sort of hard to wear, but there's so many different ways to wear it at the same time. The first day that I wore it, I was surprised because my boyfriend actually said that he liked my lipstick, which, you know, most of the time it would be like, whoa, you have really pastel lilac lips, but it works, especially because I'm so pale. And it does also look great with a lip liner or even like a lip safe purple eyeliner. The next lipstick is kind of a random item that I found on eBay. I was really sad that I had never gotten any of the lipsticks from Viva Glam Gaga, especially the first one, because I'm always on like the hunt for the perfect bubblegum pink lipstick, and you know, I had always wanted Viva Glam Gaga, and then on eBay I found someone who is selling it for $15, which is the usual retail price, and I was really skeptical as to whether it would be real or not, but it came in this box. I've already used it a lot for only having it for a couple of weeks, but this is the actual color. I just realized I haven't been swatching, so that is the swatch right there. And this is a luster lipstick, so it's pretty moisturizing, at least to me. A lot of people say that lusters can be drying on their lips. I'm going to go ahead and swatch Nikki and Candy Yum Yum also. So there is Viva Glam Nikki 2, which is an amplified finish, and then Candy Yum Yum is right above it, and that is a matte finish. And then the last MAC lipstick that I've gotten recently is Myth, and I was so excited to get this because I've never had a nude lipstick from MAC, and I've always sort of been on the hunt for the perfect one, and this one I'm really in love with. I've been wearing it every single day since I've gotten it. It's just a really light natural nude color, and this is a satin finish. So there is the swatch. And then the very last item that I got, I was probably the most excited about this one, and it is the YSL Touche Eclat, or Touche Eclat, I'm not sure how to say it, I'm sorry, I'm not French at all, but it's the Touche Eclat Radiant Touch pen, and mine is in shade number 2, which is a fair shade with more yellow undertones. And here's the packaging. It's a very sleek gold pen. It just has a little clicker on the top. Let's do a little swatch of this. So you can see how light it is, but since it is a highlighting pen, it is designed to be lighter than your natural skin tone. And today I used it under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and a little fan between my eyebrows, on my chin, around the corners of my mouth, and on my cupid's bow. And I am so in love with this product. I'm not really sure how I lived without it before. This is going to sound silly, but I wanted a high-end dupe for the Maybelline Dream Lumi concealer, because the concealer, this is going to sound strange, but whenever I would put it under my eyes, if I left it for a minute without blending it, it would start to burn under my eyes, and I really did not like it. It would go away once I had blended it, and I don't know what that is, but I think that I can just chalk it up to having sensitive skin. Also, you know, I had a concealer that I was happy with, so I just wanted something to highlight. And also, if I can find the pen, I'll show you another thing that I hated about the Dream Lumi concealer, is that when you go to buy it, you think that you are getting product from here to here, but you're only getting this much product. And then as soon as you start to use it, you can tell, you know, that you didn't get as much product as you thought that you paid for. So I didn't like how Maybelline tried to trick you with that. So I just went ahead and went for the Touche Eclat, which I got on eBay for $18. So that was a great deal for this. You know, pretty much whenever I go to buy a high-end product that I don't have near me locally, I will go on eBay first and see if I can get it for cheaper, and usually it works out pretty good. So that's it for my haul. Thank you guys for sticking with me through the whole video, for those of you who did. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please comment and subscribe and rate the video, like it if you did like the video. Please comment and tell me what types of videos you would like to see next. With spring coming up, I'm dying to make a spring lookbook as well as a fashion haul, because I started this channel with intentions of doing fashion and beauty videos, but so far I've only done beauty videos. So if you guys would like to see some fashion videos, let me know, because I would really love to do some. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.